She chooses the man who can walk away. Men don't want to hear this truth, but I'll say it anyway. She doesn't choose the man who begs. She doesn't choose the man who worships her. She doesn't choose the man who rearranges his entire life just to fit into hers. She chooses the man who can walk away. Why? Because strength is not shown in pursuit, it's shown in restraint. The man who can walk away doesn't do it out of arrogance. He does it out of alignment. He is anchored in his mission, rooted in his values, and unwilling to bend his backbone just to taste temporary affection. A woman feels it immediately. She can sense when a man is unmoved by her storms. When she throws her tests, her moods, her fire, and he remains steady. Not cold. Not cruel. But grounded. She feels a power she cannot explain. Because in a world of men addicted to her attention, here stands one who is addicted only to his purpose. Most men don't get this. They think love means giving up everything. They think loyalty means worship. They think desire means dependence. But dependence is not desire. And worship is not love. A woman doesn't fall for the man who collapses into her arms without a spine. She falls for the man who stands on his feet, unshakable, and invites her into his world. Not the other way around. The psychology of the walk away. Listen carefully. The ability to walk away is not about abandonment. It's about freedom. It's the inner knowing that I want you, but I don't need you. I desire you, but I don't depend on you. I can give you everything, but if you betray my respect, I can take it back and keep moving. That energy is magnetic. It's rare. And rarity breeds value. A woman will test you endlessly until she finds that out. She'll push. She'll pull. She'll try to see if you are another boy enslaved by her smile. Or a man who chooses her freely, because he doesn't have to. That's the difference. And that difference changes everything. The weak man versus the anchored man. The weak man thinks, if I do everything for her, she'll stay. If I never disagree, she'll love me. If I pour out all my energy, she'll never leave. But what he doesn't realize is, she doesn't respect a man who cannot stand without her. The anchored man thinks differently. If she aligns with my mission, she can join me. If she respects my boundaries, she can share my kingdom. If she walks beside me, I'll give her my loyalty, but never my soul's direction. The weak man makes her the destination. The anchored man makes her the companion. And she knows the difference. Instantly. Why she chooses him? Because deep down, every woman is drawn to one thing: security. Not just financial security. Not just physical security. But emotional and spiritual security. And only the man who can walk away can provide it. Why? Because he has shown mastery over the one thing that enslaves most men. Attachment. If you can't walk away from her, she owns you. And if she owns you, she can never fully respect you. And if she doesn't respect you, she can never fully love you. It's brutal. It's cold. But it's true. Walking away is a form of power. Walking away doesn't always mean leaving her physically. It means being able to walk away emotionally. It means if she disrespects you, you detach. If she tests you, you stand firm. If she threatens to leave, you let the door remain open. Because you're not there to be chosen out of pity. You're there to be chosen out of respect. The man who can walk away sends one clear message. I am complete with or without you. And that is irresistible. Why most men fail? Because they fear loss more than they desire respect. They fear loneliness more than they desire growth. They fear rejection more than they desire truth. So they cling. They beg. They compromise. And they kill the very attraction they hope to build. They become slaves. Not leaders. They become background noise. Not the music she wants to follow. And in the end, they lose her anyway. Not because they weren't enough, but because they didn't respect themselves enough to be willing to walk away. The Stoic reality. Marcus Aurelius once said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." The same applies here. If she does not align, do not chase her. If she does not respect, do not stay. Life is too short to beg for what should flow freely. Love is too sacred to be built on fear. And a man's purpose is too great to be hijacked by dependency. The Stoic man knows. Attachment kills clarity. And clarity is everything. Transform into the man who can walk away. This isn't about arrogance. This isn't about being cold. This isn't about playing games. This is about building yourself so powerfully that your world is worth walking back to, even if she isn't there. Build your body until it speaks for you. Build your mind until silence feels like strength, not loneliness. Build your mission until your days are filled with purpose, not begging for presents. Build your discipline until no temptation, no threat, no woman can pull you off course. When you do this, you won't need to act like you can walk away. You actually will. And that's what changes everything. The paradox. Here's the paradox that will burn into your soul. When you no longer need her, that's when she needs you most. When you no longer chase her, that's when she chases you. When you no longer fold for her approval, that's when her respect deepens. Because a man who can walk away doesn't just hold power over her. He holds power over himself. And that kind of man cannot be ignored. The final truth. She chooses the man who can walk away because only that man can truly be trusted. Only that man is free. Only that man is whole. And the world belongs to whole men. So stop begging. Stop chasing. Stop selling yourself short. Build yourself so ruthlessly that walking away is never a threat, it's simply a choice. Because in the end, she doesn't choose the man who clings. She chooses the man who can walk away.